just need one turn. That's all I need. There it is. Let's do this. Yep. What's going on, guys? Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with some more Strive action. And Venom just dropped very recently, and I finally got a chance to try him out. He is definitely a very unique character, but the thing that I like the most about him right off the bat is that he's very faithful. That's what I would say. He's very faithful to his core design as a character. Like, Venom has been in Guilty Gear games for a long time, so he has a very solid identity. And I like the fact that they basically went sort of like the import route this time. Basically kept what people think of when they think of Venom. Some characters weren't so lucky about that. But let's go ahead and take a look at Venom here real quick. Okay, so in case you've never seen Venom before in your life, let's go ahead and briefly talk about what kind of character he is. He's sort of like a jack-of-all-trades character, but I would say the main thing is that he is a set-play character. I'd say that's the best way to explain it. So the main thing he has is his whole gimmick of, you know, playing pool. So he can put pool balls on the screen at different angles and then attack them. So anytime he attacks the pool balls, they will move depending on the type of attack used. You've probably seen this kind of character before in other games. A lot of characters are inspired by him, like Beerus, for example, in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Definitely a direct inspiration of this character right here. So yeah, you're probably familiar with this kind of archetype if you played a lot of fighting games in the past. But in this game, yeah, that's basically the idea of the character, is that you try to score like different sorts of knockdowns and get pressure by utilizing his pool balls in different sorts of setups. Other than just placing them on the screen, he also has attacks that place them for him. Like, he has this attack here. If you do this attack, it is an attack in and of itself, so it's kind of like you can put pressure while putting a ball on the screen, and the strength of the button you use will decide where it ends up, so you can kind of like keep your opponent guessing on what you're going to do afterwards. You can even hold this, so you can hold it and kind of keep the opponent guessing on when the explosion is going to happen. So you can do all sorts of crazy little things on block. He also has a charge attack that's like a straight up projectile, where instead of setting it, you just throw the ball at them directly. He has a slow version and a very fast version, so this is very good for his neutral. He can also do this in the air at two different angles, and the ball will actually bounce off the ground depending on how close to the ground you are and the strength of the button you use. And then these can be charged as well. If you charge them, it gives the ball an extra hit. Instead of disappearing when it interacts with the opponent once, it gives you 2 interactions with the opponent. So you can kind of get a little crazy with it by utilizing the different strengths of it. And a cool thing about the jumping version, if you do it really close to the ground, you'll just end up placing the ball instead of actually shooting it. So he has a lot of versatility and just like a lot of utility in general. This is one of those characters that's really going to like come alive in a few months. It's definitely not like a pick up and play character. This is one of those characters where after people have labbed him and, you know, figured out all the good stuff, a few months from now, he's really gonna be pretty crazy, I feel like. And closing out his notable moves, he also has an attack where he just puts all the balls on the screen at the same time, which is really cool. You know, you can just put them all out there like that at the same time and boom, you know, take up a lot of screen space all in one fell swoop. That's really cool. And then he's got his dive attack, you know, again, that's the classic Venom dive there. And then he also has a really cool, unique mechanic in this game. He has a command grab. This one kind of reminds me of Enchantress from DNF. He has a command grab that turns you into a pool ball, so that's really cool. And like, you know, you can hit the ball right there, and there's just, I actually don't have a combo for this yet, but I've seen some pretty crazy stuff on Twitter. Like, you can really go nuts with this. And then for supers, he has your pretty standard damage, you know, hit confirm super. If you have balls on the screen, you can buff this super because it'll pull any of the pool balls into it, which is really cool. And then of course he has his most iconic and most notable super, the slow orb. You can put this on people's block, and they just gotta deal with it. They gotta block it for a long time, so you get to do a lot of mix-ups. His sweep hits twice, so you can mix up the sweep. His dive is an overhead, so these are all overheads that have to be blocked. And then, of course, there's tap dust, so you have a lot of options for trying to mix the opponent up. And if they actually get hit during this, then Robo-Kai comes in and shoots them. Pretty cool. So when he shoots them, you either get a wall break for the positive bonus, or you get a combo opportunity. And yeah, that's about it for his very bare minimum basics in this game. Like I said, a character's gonna take a lot of time to decipher. I'm sure that in a few months' time, he's probably gonna be pretty ridiculous, I feel like. We'll see. Time will tell, but let's go ahead and jump into some matches. Okay, looks like we're up against a Kai. Intro's up for the new guy? Okay. Man, he looks so cool. Also, it's just so funny that Robo-Kai is in this game in any capacity. He said lousy original. That's pretty cool. Robo-Kai actually says something to Kai. That's tight. Lousy original. Oh, I was not trying to do that. That was tight that it bounced off the wall like that. Going for a ride here. Really? Oh, that was late. Dang! I keep seeing whips, but I'm like a second too late. Okay. Gotta be a little quicker. He's whiffing. That has a lot of pushback. Going for the mix. Don't quite got it down yet. Oh, I thought I was gonna shoot him. Okay, you gotta jump backwards with that. I'm tossed. Woo! Okay. Okay. Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold that neutral down. XP? We're having a little bit of a zoning war here. Ah. That's plus. Oh, that was tight. Not my turn. Dang! Just landed on me with a button. No, that was my chance right there. Yes, sir! Yes, sir. The way Robokai coughs after that super is so funny. Damn, run up 6B. Cannot get a turn. I love the way that was a punish. Whoa, okay, it's kind of going crazy. I gotta get used to it, but so far, I definitely don't like the way Venom says my turn in this game as much as Exard. And this one, it's way more like aggressive. I kind of miss the way he used to say it in Exard, where it's way more like chill. It's like the one I'm more used to. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like one of those things where it's like, oh, that's a different take. You know, you get used to hearing a character say something for years, and then when you hear it a different way, it's like, oh, that's a little weird. Kind of like how Ryu says Hadouken a little bit different in every single Street Fighter. Despite in the Japanese version, he has the same voice in almost every game. Ooh, don't shoot me. I don't know why I hit a button right there. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. Ah. This is a start. No, that tagged me. Woo! That is not plus.
Level 3. Action.
Dang, he does not have a very high jab. He does not have an anti-air jab at all. Man. Really? Oh my god. Immediate challenge. Not a combo. I just need one turn. That's all I need. There it is. Let's do this. Yep. He knew. He knew. Okay, next time he runs up to me full screen, I'm gonna 2S him. That's a good option. That is nothing that I just did. Here we go. You can't even see anything.
Level 2. Action.
I gotta say, I kind of like Venom's block strings. They're fun. It's fun having a plus move. You can kind of loop it too. Doesn't have that much pushback on it. I gotta get better at the dive kick. You have to jump backwards. If you jump forwards, you're gonna jump over them. That's the problem I keep running into with that. You have to jump backwards. I'll try to remember that for next time. Next time I go for a dive kick shimmy, jump backwards. The forward jump will just doesn't do anything. He DP'd. That was not mix. Obstacle course. Got him. Woo! Ooh, that was crazy. The run back? Okay, I respect that. Let's run it back. Everybody likes a good run back. Ah. I could have did better than that. That was too high. Is that gonna work? Hell no. Oh, you hit a button right there? Blow that man up. Ah. Ah. I'm getting tossed. Ah, that's hard to convert off of. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dang! You didn't believe it was my turn? Okay. Oh, that wasn't plus. Really? No. I don't have the combo. Not stun dipper getting me. Yes, sir. Backdash. Woo! Backdash of a lifetime. Backdash of a lifetime, brother. Man, I feel like sometimes the ball is not always in the same place. Sometimes neutral jump slash connects, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, that was weird. That's still plus. I just did the wrong input after it. I did not lose my turn there. Wow. He's probably gonna super. No, okay.
Finish.
I was trying to bait super or YRC or DP, all three.
Action.
So I did delay button there. Bad backdash. Good backdash. Really? I jab you so you run up and throw me? Okay. Okay. Makes sense, I guess.
Rebel 3. Action.
I didn't want that. Plus. Gonna be a lot of corner carry on this. And by corner carry, I mean we're going through the glass.
Active blow.
Oh, that was mix. What? Wasted my wild assault. Ooh. Bad throw break there. Gotta punish at the end though.
Finish.
So hard for me to process that Robo Kai is in this game. I don't think I've really come to terms with that yet. The Robo Kai is literally in the game now. That's so weird. I mean, he won a bunch of, you know, popularity polls. Like, he won so many of them. When it was like, what character do you want to see next in the game? Like, Robo Kai was, he was like really high on the list for some reason. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely not a Robo Kai fan. Never have been, but I mean, I respect it. People like the kooky characters. You know, I haven't done his command grab yet. Let me go for that. No, sir. No, sir. Can't get out of it like that.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh, that's so tight. Oh, that's so tight. You can do 5K and then 6P since you're in a cancelable state. Ugh. My least favorite thing. The autocorrect anti-air. I tried to YRC and got counter hit. Last round here. Should have been ready for the 6B there. Max! Oh yeah, you better. Ah. XP? XP. Yes, sir. Control that neutral. Yeah, this character's pretty funny, man. He's interesting for sure. Definitely the kind of character that takes a lot of time and effort. For sure.